Hello and welcome to Group B final qualifier match 2 qualifier round match 2 guys. This is the first time the Group B teams will be playing on the new era map, that is Erangel 2.0. So this will be a unique experience for all these squad battling for the first time in a tournament, and let's see how this call will try to strategize moving on towards the new era map of Erangel 2.0. All the graphics, all the design has been changed, and how well they will take advantage of the new added landscape and small hiding spots and locations. Let's see, it's the same map, old map, but a new design. That let's see, you can see, and this is called Hook to the Chicken Dinner in the previous match, now ready to challenge up in the second match. Let's see how well they will perform. The ping speed is good at the moment. We have 56 ms ping, guys. This is a very good ping for the squad to rack up to challenge up for the battle, and let's see how well they will do. Meanwhile, we can see the rock is there along the center portion. The trial trajectory is from the Severny side moving on towards the military base area. Is at the center from the northern to the southern side, and this will give a perfect opportunity for all the squad to loop down or to drop down to their favorite spot location, which is very good thing for the squad because they don't have to go in a difficult drop position, and they can drop down to the normal spot or the comfortable drop location. And this will be interesting thing to see, because now NGC squad normally they try to go for the military area, but now I think so they have shifted the position towards military base. Let's see if they will try to go down towards military base area. Meanwhile, we can see BLB has dropped down off, and the squad has also dropped down. We can see squad number 17, that is ground squad, is also dropping down in the same fake squad already making their way towards the Yasnaya area, and let's see how well they will perform. Meanwhile, we can see now NGC are dropping down as I suspected towards the military base area, but this is a very many new teams are there, and we can see now squad number 7 is also making their way towards the same sort. So BR1 squad is making their way. One way squad is also dropping down to a military base area. So we have 4 squad, guys. Marble squad is also dropping on the same location. So we have 4 squad now challenging for the battle. We can see NGC Kid has already spotted the location of Marble squad, who has dropped down to the C building and is currently looting. Asuna is currently looting at the top of the building, and we can see Groot is also there on the same compound, and this is a very good interesting battle to be seen from both the teams. And we can see Groot is now challenging up for the spot, and we can see now Infamous is also making a rotation from the right hand side, and Tifu is also there on the other side. So currently going for that tower and trying to get that loot and all the information they can from the NGC. And NGC now knows that there's an opponent nearby, so they have to play very strategically. If they go down early in this match, and that will be a very tough situation for NGC squad to make their way towards the top spot. So this is an interesting thing to see. Meanwhile, on the other side, we can see one way are now making their way inside the safe zone. Tifu Mafia squad is also making the fairy period has been taken by the second position squad, that is CK squad. So CK Medusa along with Raghuroka and the rest of the team is then on Medusa is also they're currently looting at the moment near the ferry pier area along with the IGL, that is Kajol. So Kajol is also making the rotation the same. So Tyrell is doing the same, and Medusa is also in the same location along with CK Raghuroka. So these girls are playing perfectly well, and they are I think so they will, if they play with the same pace and same agility in the previous map, they might get to the top of the table. So let's see how Mafia who played perfectly well, but a few mistakes from the rest of his teammates manages to get that early drop out from the map in the Miramar, but they are ready to challenge out, making sure they do not repeat the same mistakes on the previous map. So we can see the Tifu is along there with Tero Daju is currently rotating at the moment, and we can see Maverick is also there along with Kiran, YT and Tifu. So they are all in the rotating at the moment, and we can see squad number 7 is also there on the same side. Now squad number 7 who is currently rotating now. Squad number 7, that is VR1 squad, is currently making their way towards the same spot, and this is a difficult situation to be spot from the location where we can see now they are widely spread. So squad number 7 are widely spread. We can see Iconic is on the northern side, eastern side we can see a clutch card slightly towards the western side. We can see Yo 10, and we can see Blaze on the southern side. NGC is also making their way, but squad number 8 has already covered the breach area of the military area, and that is squad number number 8, that is the Wolf squad. So Wolf squad is currently making the same rotation, but the zone has now shifted towards the right hand portion, the eastern flank of the map, and the squad who are now taking the control of the North Georgia side, or North Georgia area, that is the squad number 11, and that is Zoldyck squad, along with squad number 5, that is EX. Is currently making the rotation towards the southern side. We can see Offender squad are currently in the hospital area making the same way, and we can see Mafia in the quarry making the same rotation as well. So this is an interesting thing to see. As we can see, no squad are being no squad or no player are casualty as of now. Parka is currently making the rotation. Bonsai is along, so they'll be along with Leon currently making the same rotation. We can see Deku is also doing the same thing, and Lucifer also looting in the North Georgia area. So all of them are currently focusing on looting, and this is an interesting thing to see. Meanwhile, we focusing back to the fake squad who are on the Yasnaya Ponya area, and Yasnaya Ponya area has been taken by the fake squad. Fake squad has all 4 sub members for now. We can see Joker Gorka is there, and we can see Joker is currently looting at the moment, and we can see Chicken Bay is also there with M416, and we have fake Choco Taco as well. So fake Choco Taco currently looting at the moment. This is a very good thing, and EXE whose firepower we couldn't experience, as we can say, in the previous map, but ready to challenge job. We can see now Demon Nima is currently there along with Astro Boy. So all 4 surviving all 4 members have joined us for the EXG squad. They are ready to challenge job squad for the member. We can see a rookie is although they along with Sexy Guy and Nima is there for the challenge. So let's see how this squad will try to strategize, how this squad will try to battle in is an interesting thing to see, because both squad number 11 and 5 are in the same compound or the same vicinity or the same area, as we can say. So we might have some casualties. We can expect some casualties from these 2 teams, but let's see how they will strategize by moving on. But let's see how the squad is there. We're moving on towards the Wolf squad, who we haven't focused in the military area, and Wolf squad currently with the monster for real, as Shimi and on acid is also there now. They are currently looting the military paper all alone. Currently no battle as of now. So Shimi, let's see how the squad strategize and tries to battle as well in the nearest battle. So we are not expecting any fights for now, but we might see after the zone number 1 is shrink, which will do, and we are inside the game for 7 or 8 minutes, guys. 7 minutes inside the game, and no casualty as of now. So this is the early stages of the game where squad usually goes for loot. So currently we can see Ponsa for real is currently making the rotation at the moment. Shimi is doing the same with the same thing. So no casualty, no rotation, and all of them are respecting each other boundaries and currently looting for the same reason. Meanwhile, one way squad, we haven't focused the one way squad who are in Pochinki at the moment, currently rotating, and we can see Kapchi is also there. David, he has joined us. Chaplin is also there, and Brier 11, who was the casualty in. So one way squad played very well in the previous map as well. They managed to get the 3rd position, and they were playing a very good spray, and one way will try to hold that position and try to increase the rank in this match. So let's see how one way will score. One way with Brier 11, Chaplin, David, Kapchi is also making the sole rotation towards the compound, and this will be interesting thing to see. The Pochinki already taken control. No squad at the moment, no rotation as of now, so they are safe. Meanwhile, on the other side, Mafia can be rotated. Now we can expect squad number 10 and 7 to engage each other at any moment, because we can see they both our squad are in the nearest compound, and we can see now Ashu is nearest to them, and battle has already taken. Oh my god, Ashuna has been killed down by the member of squad number 7. Ashuna will be chopped down, finished off by the member of Coast Guard. Iconic has been spotted, knocked down by the member of Marvel squad, and Marvel now Tifu is trying to rotate at the moment, trying to reflect, on the right hand side. From the left hand side, Z-Blaze is also hiding behind the compound, but he has a boulder for the cover. Tifu has spotted. Now Tifu has spotted another member. Now Marvel squad currently Avenger losing one member at the moment. David of situation. Now we can see Groot is on the other side of the compound. We can see the clutch cut is trying to rotate from the right hand side. This will be interesting to see. Groot is trying to stay towards the member. Perfect spot towards clutch cut. Clutch cut has been tackled down by the member of Marvel Good. Marvel Good now has to play very well. Because he has to get that one more member iconic and he might get the 2 kill finish. Meanwhile Z Blaze is on the southern side of the map and this will be interesting thing to see. Now we can see a grenade might get 2 players knocked down if Groot has that perfect range, but Groot is, I don't think so he has a grenade, and iconic manages to get the perfect revive towards his top, and he's not falling back, making sure he gives that a cover from behind, and Ashuna unfortunately has been knocked on, and Groot, a Marvel Avengers squad, losing 1 player in an engagement, and 49 players is still. Meanwhile, on the opposite side, all 4 surviving members from the VR1 squad trying to challenge of the member of the opponent. Groot has spotted Blaze trying to get on towards Blaze with a crosshair, and he has the Hollow side is not a perfect group, but Tifa has been spotted. A random spray towards the member. Oh my god, the iconic has been spotted. Groot, good with finish, but iconic was low on earth. Unfortunately, he was survived with the 1 HP and he has not been finished. Meanwhile, Groot, Tifu has to be revived by his teammates. Now, I think so. VR1 squad knows that there has been a problem. You can see Z-Blaze manages to get Groot. Groot has been knocked on. Yoden is trying to get a finish towards the last member of the Marvel Avengers squad. Avenger opponent knows that the Avenger is losing all the members and going on, but oh my god, Yoden revived right on time and they have been caught. Tifu manages to get it finished. Infamous and Tifu is also low on health. One has to get that revive. Clutch God is coming from revive. Groot has been knocked. The Infamous has been knocked on. The Clutch God has been finished, but TT Iconic is there to clutch it out, and we can see 1 member, that is squad number Marvel's Avengers squad are the first squad to be out of the game, taking the 12th position, and we can see we are all taking the 4 kills, racking up. Now NGC may try to get that third party because they know shots are being fired from the way and they know there has been casualty, but they are on the opposite side of the hill. They doesn't want to close in or engage in an engagement. We can see NGC Dawn is trying to find out if there's any opponent on the other side of the compound, and he's trying to make sure he has all the grounds covered. The team is trying to rotate by the AC vehicle. We can see Pope is also making the rotation on the nearest compound, trying to find if there's any squad or member on the opposite side of the building, and Mama as usual is also rotating towards the same compound. He's trying to slowly closing towards the member of VR1 squad. So let's see if they are successful to wipe out the member. Meanwhile, on the other side, now zone has shifted towards the right hand side, and we can see CK squad has to make the rotation, but they are playing safe at the moment. They know they have to survive and get at least up to top 5 position in order to secure the spot for the top 8, and they know they are playing safe at the moment. So is the offended squad is playing the same strategy out of squad number 11. So all the squad are playing for the same strategy. They are not they know that zone number 2 will not affect them for a long time, but they have to move anytime soon because they have to survive till the end, and in order to do that they have to stock up all the medkits they can. So meanwhile, we can see now CK is on the rise, making the move towards the safe zone. We can see now Crown Squad really very focused are in split compound, is currently low rotation and holding the compound inside the safe zone, and Crown Squad with Ani is also there. Pames OP has joined us now. Our Crown Squad with all 4 surviving members are ready to challenge of Pikami is also there on the same compound. Ninja is also. Bob manages TT Iconic. Bob is trying to battle out 2 members, has been knocked down by Bob. Bob is playing perfectly well. The NCC squad are trying to charge in towards the member of VR1 squad of Bob, who is getting all the kills at the moment. Oh, what a kill or 1 knockdown at the moment. Bob manages to pan out 1 member, and that is a very good. Let's see how Bob manages to ban out a member has been spotted. TT Iconic is also. He has been spotted, but Don has managed to get the finish on TT Iconic. Bob is also there along with M416 trying to loot the rest of the members, but let's see where are the rest of the member of VR1 squad. VR1 squad unfortunately made to vacancy. Clutch God has already made. He is the lone survivor. He survives and he makes sure his team survives till the end, and he has made his way inside the safe zone. Now we can see CK squad are also on the left hand side of the compound. So this is the interesting thing to see. Mafia is also on the same compound. So any one squad who makes that first entry towards the safe side and towards the nearest compound might challenge of the rest of the teammates for the battle, and they might spot in. But let's see how TSA Clutch God will be. TSA Clutch is last surviving member. Meanwhile, we can see CK Tyrell is also holding the compound in the nearest compound. We can see Tyrell and Kazol is currently looting in the nearest compound, and we can see Medusa is also doing Rokra. So the compound is safe. Currently scouted by two members of CK squad, that is Kazol and Tyrell, and the rest of the Medusa and Dragodov are going for the battle for the compound hold. Meanwhile, you can see Joker has been off. Psychopath has been dropped down by Booker has been dropped with Psychopath currently has been knocked on. Offender squad with only two players, and we have no Fetus is the last surviving member of Offender squad. And this is a very tough situation for Offender squad because the vehicle, I don't know if the vehicle was destroyed or he jumped up too early, but you can see now Vitus has come out to revive his teammate Psychopath. Psychopath would be revived. I think so. He jumped out too early and he was killed from the scene. We can see now one way currently battling with Mafia squad. The Mafia Kieran Whitey is currently low on health. He has been up. He has recovered his health to full potential, and we can see now one way is trying to find out the member. There is the cover for the but he's running in open and shots have been fired running to the other member of Mafia taking advantage of the open call, and that was an easy kill, but Chaplin is there for the cover of fire. And grenades are being launched up, but Chaplin has a perfect cover behind the tree, and this grass is enough for the grenades. Oh my god, Kieran Whitey with that bouncing grenade right in front of Chaplin. Chaplin and now we can see that is the green signal from it's a very aggressive corner. Tifu is trying to find out the rest of the members, but Offender squad from being trying to send us Terrordazu has been shot, and the Mafia squad in between has to take cover as much. They can't charge in at the moment because they are at the moment because and they know they have been lost their Terrordazu, and that is not the end, and they know they have to hold the compound because the third party offensive squad is now closing on towards one-way squad. Capici on for Chaplin, who was no, we can see Capici is trying to closing on towards the opponent, and that is Offended versus one way going on at the moment. 42 alive and 12 teams still surviving. This is an interesting battle yet to be seen from both the teams, and let's see how well they will try to finish off the member. Meanwhile, on the other side, we can see NGC squad are slowly making their way. They are a very experienced team. They play a lot of SAS esports tournaments, so they know they have to favor the zone now. So they are rotating towards the center of the zone, making sure that they don't have to rotate a lot. They are favoring zone, and they know they will get a lot of kills if they favor the zone as well. Meanwhile, on the northern side, we can see now squad number 11 is the squad number 11 currently at the northern side, not being challenged by any member as of now. And we can see Fake squad is also the Zolik squad is currently on the northern side of the compound. Fake squad currently yes 9 currently not making the rotation, slowly dropping towards the southern side, and we can see now squad number 8 Wolf squad is also making their way from military area towards the shelter and prison. They're making the sword rotation, but the zone will not shrink any moment, and that will determine where the squad has to rotation. Now CK squad are being favored zone a lot into this map, to this match. Even in Miramar we could see, and now in Erangel the zone has shifted slightly towards the southern side, and which favors CK squad. Now TSA Clutch Guard is also in the farm area side. Offended squad one way, and the rest of the squad have making the rotation, but Fake squad number 5, squad number 17 and squad number 11 has to make the rotation towards the southern side of the compound, and this is where the broad might start, because now squad has to battle for the compound, and they have to battle it out with the team. Now we can see now one way trying making their way towards the Mafia squad doesn't want to close in towards the same combo. They are trying to close in towards CK squad. So CK squad in the latest combo. Magic is making the first slamming towards the compound. Now he makes that slamming towards Medusa and Medusa's location. Now Medusa versus Magic can go on any moment, and Magic knows doesn't I don't think so he knows the days are back. No, he has spotted. No, rest of the team has been shot have been targeted. He knows that Medusa is there. No, Raghu Roka has tried to kill him, but he's there. No, Medusa is trying to charge him. Oh my god, random spray, but Maverick has quite started. Medusa caught on and finished. But Peter Whitey was knocked down by the member of Raghu Roka with that tap shot with the FPP mode manages to get Kiran, but Kiran is inside the room and he will be revived. So slamming by the member right on target. Mafia manages to get one member down, but we can see 3 members still surviving, and we still have 12 teams, guys. 12 teams still surviving. So Kiran Whitey again knocked out by the member. What a tap shot by this girls team, playing perfectly well. Kazol is doing the same. Now we can see Raghu Roka is trying to charge him down slowly. Kazol is also holding the cup out perfectly well with that scar, and we can see Tyrell is also there on the other side making that aggressive push towards his opponent. This will be interesting thing to see. We can see a lot of grenades are being launched on towards the opponent, and what a perfect grenade. Whitey has been knocked down by Raghu Roka. Raghu Roka is being a top grenade at the moment. Random push towards Raghu Roka. Raghu Roka now challenging of Tifu has been spotted. The one member has to be spawned on. That is all the 1v1 situation going on, and the grenades are being launched out and finished by member of CK. CK are going aggressive on Mafia squad. Mafia squad now surviving with only one survivor. We can see how well they will survive, but we can see, oh my god, one grenade, perfect shot towards Tyrell, and CK no. CKR in danger. Raghu Roka is the last surviving member. Maverick comes for the revive. Oh my god, the revive was not on time. Maverick with that clutch managed to get clutch on perfect. CK Scott had that advantage with that Q kill, but Maverick turned the table with a perfect grenade, catching Kazol and Tyrell right on target, and then finished Raghu Roka, who was reviving Kajol at the moment. But that was a very bad mistake. But Raghu Roka had to be. Had to hold the compound because because it's a normal thing to know that the opponent will close in any moment. So that was a very bad miss, but small mistakes leads to disappointment in Pubgmobile tournament. But never mind, they have taken the second position. Let's hope they have enough points to secure to the top position. Meanwhile, we can see now Maverick with that clutch after getting a squad wipe. Now one way is also they may closing on towards his opponent, and we can see David is now in the place where CK squad was before. Now they are trying to charge him towards Maverick, but now Mafia is now low on health, and let's see if the Maverick can clutch the same way he clutched with CK squad. He can let's see if he can clutch with one way as well. If he can do it, that will be a GG gameplay, or the डर के आगे जीत है moment, as you call it in PMPL. Meanwhile, let's see one way is the Capici, David, Bear 11, and Chaplin is all the on the other side. We can see now Clutchcut is holding his compound perfectly well. So 12th position has been taken by CK Scott. CK Scott currently taking the 12th position. Early exit by CK Scott, but inside the small zone, guys, we still have 11 teams surviving. 4th zone at as it is, and this is interesting thing to see. Meanwhile, we can see now NJC Mama is trying to rotate from the left hand side, right hand side. NJC Mama along with Pope, Mama Kid, and Don is there making sure that he survives till the end. And on the other side, we can see Foy is also the Demon is also making the rotation. Nima is also there on the same side, and on the other side, Fake Squad is also has to make their rotation towards the same. So the Fake Squad, Chicken Bait, Choco Taco, Joker, and the call. Oh my God! Don manages to get a perfect grenade on the opponent. And NGC Squad are currently battling out with Wool Squad at the moment. Wool Squad is there. NGC Don manages to get a perfect grenade towards the opponent. Don is currently battling out, charging on towards the member of Wool Squad. Now we can see rest of the NGC squads are in the 1v1 situation. A lot of engagement. Mama is going for the aggressive push. Manages to finish a Wool Squad, and NGC guys are all of the NGC guys racking off 6 kills at the moment, finishing off Wool Squad, and they take the Wool Squad down to 11th position. Now we have top 10 team guys still surviving inside the zone. airdrop number 5 is dropping down slowly. This is an interesting thing to see. We can see Groza with that M-Sober and offender fetus is nearby, so he might get that drop in the nearest compound. Meanwhile, the other side, one-way squad is still there. So 10 teams still surviving. Oh, beautiful shot from David to a Psychopath. Psychopath has been knocked down. Kapiti holds that. He knows that there is an opponent on the near side, so he is going for the reviving. He knows that drop will be dropped down. Psychopath has been dropped down, and Fetus is the lone survivor. So let's see what Fetus will do. Fetus is lone survivor. If he gets catch up, that will be out. That will be all for offended squad out of the game. So this has to be a very sensitive situation for offended squad. But offended has the sniper tower cover, and he is going for that revive towards Psychopath. Psychopath will be revived on time, and they are currently holding the compound perfectly well. Meanwhile, we can see now NGC squad are charging off towards the opponent. A lot of members are there, 32 teams, 10 players still surviving. NGC Bob as crosshair was right on target towards the opponent team, that is a ground team on the opposite side, and I think so Ninja's location has been spotted. Now Bob has given information to his teammate that there is a team on the nearest compound, and let's see if NGC both will try to revive. We can see E80 sexy guy to get a shot towards Chicken Bay. Chicken Bay has been knocked out, and we can see lot of fire going on. NGC are at the footsteps of the hill trying to battle out from the both side. NGC kid manages to get Pikami has been knocked out. Ninja is going for that revive. I think the revive will be taken down for the Ninja towards Pikami will get the revive, and we can see now rest of the teammates, that is Crown, Pems, OP, and Ani is also going for the revive on the same side. Now NGC squad is there on the side, holding the compound. NGC has the fire, making sure that they make that cover with that vehicle. So that is a very good experience game play. NGC versus BLB, one reality fight going on. BLB after going for the reverse, shots are being targeted. Victor has been knocked off, and vehicles are being destroyed. Smoke cover has been launched from both sides. Now that is a perfect vehicle destroy. Now we can see the rest of the BLB squad going for the revive towards his teammates, and I think so Asta Victor will be revived. Now NGC knows that there will be one star on the same side. Maverick manages to finish off one member of Manscaped. Maverick has been knocked down, and with that comes to an end of Mafia's squad, and they take the 10th position. And then we have 28 players still arriving. A lot of battle on all different directions. This is an interesting thing to see. On the other side, we can see the one way Beer 11 is there along knockdown with Capici. David and Chaplin still surviving. Let's see how David has that Achilles suit and trying to make the rotation. Chaplin is also doing the same, making sure that he makes that movement towards the left hand side, and this is interesting thing to see from both the sides. So one way Chaplin is also there. One way Beer 11 is also making the rotation. On the other side, we can see often that Psychopath is tapping on towards his opponent, and we can see Chaplin has a catch cut with the Ricky manages to get Gorkha on the other side, but what a spray from Psychopath manages to get perfectly on Chaplin. Chaplin has been knocked on one to revive his team, and David is currently favoring zone at the moment. He doesn't want to revive his teammate. Let's see if he goes for the revive, because it will be too late, because this is zone number 5, and if David gets catch up by the zone, that will be the end of one way squad. But Capici is also taking one way, making his way towards the safe hand side. Other side, we can see now 8 teams still surviving. But in the small zone, we are down to zone number 6. We can see a lot of engagement, a lot of battle being at the moment. A lot of battle. The offended squad. Offended Fetus low on her. Sexy girl. Astro Boy has low on health. Fetus has been spotted, caught up by the miss. He was a member. Fetus is has finished up by the member. Oh my god, offended squad. These duo players are racking up a lot of kills, guys. 5 kills is already, but what a perfect green nail from the northern side. Target was offended. Oh my god, BLB on reality. Knows that there's on opponent side, but no casualty as of now. The grenade was on target, but Fetus was only low or down to 10% FR. Now he has revived all his health. Fake Chocotaco is there. Mama is also there on the same side of the compound. We can see now Dawn is trying to revive. 6 kills already for Ma and Jessica.
placed perfectly by NGC Dawn, but NGC Dawn doesn't get casualty as of now, doesn't catch an effect Choco, but get survives. Finishing off with Choco Taco. Choco Taco now has been finished up. Now we can see Joker is the lone survivor at the moment. We have still 7 teams surviving, 7 teams. We are still rotating at the moment. Connected, but he's making the win. Oh my god, when they take advantage of this rotation, and with that they managed to get 7 kills now. Sorry, NGC Cross has 7 kills, but I think so Offended has the same. These two players are playing perfectly there, guys. They are not making any mistake when they're trying to get as much advantage as they can. Is down by the member of I think so that is one reality. Because Whitey manages to get Psychopath. Psychopath has been knocked down. Now we can see Peter is also making the rotation. But the zone was not a friend towards his offended squad member, and Peters, who was playing offended squad, playing very well, has to knock down us. BLB takes advantage. Now BLB versus NGC game at the moment. Oh, a lot of grenades. Two members already knocked down. NGC members are being knocked down. The grenades are being knocked down. Must be going. The grenade manages to get Kid knocked down. Another grenade gets Bob right on target. Dawn is surviving. Oh my god, grenades, guys. This is Diwali, guys. Dawn has been spotted from the other upper upright from behind. Get another grenade. It was BLB. BLB had a lot of grenades. And that cost NGC the position, and you can see angry taking a smoke cover. Asta is there on the same side. Crown is currently rotating. Pacify White is there. One more squad is there, guys. 2 squad are currently battling 4v4 at the moment, but 1 squad is currently hiding. They're taking advantage. That is squad number 12. Squad number 1 where Scott David is currently at the edges of the zone. We can see 17 seconds for the zone to shrink. Both squad has taken control of the zone, and we can see one way has to make an advantage. So one way, if he comes from behind, can spot Crown Scott, and Crown Scott might get knocked down, but let's see how well he'll try to time. But one way, Advan Davis is currently taking a long route towards the safe zone. He's making his way towards the actions are taking place between BLB. A good fight going on in both the BLB angry, and OP has been knocked down. Victor becoming to the end, and we can see one way David is already on the southern side. So one way David is a lone survivor, but now we can see Hunt for David, but only David clutches up. That will be the end, but I don't think so. BLB takes the chicken dinner. With that 8 kills chicken dinner, GG well played to BLB squad, taking the chicken dinner in the angle on the match 2 of qualifier group B, and one way takes the 2nd position, and we can see Crown squad taking the 3rd position as well. NGC not making up to the top 3 position, but they manages to take the 4th position with a good number of kills, along with offender squad and fake squad as well. And this is the end of group B qualifying round. And the end of qualifier day 1 as well. So it was a very interesting match. 4 matches were played tonight between group A and group B. Interesting to see all the matches being played very well, and with that we come to an end. Results will be announced soon, I guess, and till then, take care. We'll move tomorrow with group qualifier day 2, where group C and D will battle each other to take the top 8 position from each group. So with that we come to an end. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and GG well played. Keep grinding, guys.